Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video I'm going to be taking another look at a Lego magazine here. This is the Lego Batman or Lego DC Batman, Lego Batman number 32 says down here. And it has 18 pieces in kind of the paper bag or foil bag here. They call it the Lego Toy Batman Plus Epic Jetpack, and I don't know what the set number is for this foil bag, but I will put it in the title and in the description. This is the third magazine I'm looking at in relatively quick succession. I did not pay for anything for this. These aren't available in the US traditionally. It did have a retail price in the UK of £4.75, and also in Australia it looks like it's about $12 Australian. I think a lot of that translates to roughly $5 to $6 USD. But they don't, Lego doesn't do these in America. They do them in Europe and other places here. So this was sent to me by a very, very kind viewer, which I'm very, very grateful for. So thank you. You know who you are. I appreciate it. And that's a wonderful way to support. So it just means a lot to me. And in this video, I'm going to kind of open this up and put this together. I'm also going to flip through the magazine a little bit so you can see the internals. So we have some stuff. Toxic Trouble. Can Batman save Gotham from a creepy supervillain? And there's usually, some ads, table of contents. There's usually some activities. We got a big scarecrow thing here. There's a comic book. Usually there's like part of a Lego DC, in this case Batman comic, for the first kind of part. Then there's like this is where the build is. It's got some little activities as well as the instructions over here. More activities there, different games, puzzles, lots of stuff to do. In the middle of these we would get a poster, and this is interesting because I recently looked at a set. I think this is Lobo, and I just looked at a Superman set with a Lobo minifigure, so cool to see them here on the poster there. And then this one we have the kind of buildable construction figure as a poster, and then over here we have like Robin, Mr. Freeze, Harley. We got some more games, activities, a game here, the rest of the comic, and then at the rear there's even more activities, so tons of stuff to do in here. And usually the back page will have kind of a some other little thing there, and then it'll tease out what the next one will be. And interestingly enough, this one's number 32. I was also sent number 33, and it included this mini kind of build for a Batmobile, and I've already done a video about that. So really, really cool here. I like these. I wish they were available. It seems like they're kind of a fun thing for people of all ages, especially people who are going to like interact with all the material that's in here, all the games, all the activities. It seems like a really good idea, and it's executed pretty well. So I like that, and I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. But for now, I'm going to get into the build for this, and while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so there we have this Lego Batman kind of paper bag pack or foil pack that is this Batman Plus Epic Jetpack figure. It's kind of a figure and an accessory. I looked at kind of some things like that which were from Alien Conquest, and those were more poly bags, kind of promotional items, and they're similar in some of the ways to this, but this is very, very cool. I think this is from 2024, and so it's new, I believe. And it's interesting. There was one thing that really, really surprised me, but we will look at this. So we have Batman here. We have Bruce Wayne. They do have two batarangs there. I had a lot of trouble getting them clipped into the hands for some reason, but I eventually got that, and now I just took them out. But just know you do get two of those accessories there. And then looking at this, the helmet is really, really interesting. I don't know if or the cowl really. I don't know if I love how this looks because we have the clear piece around the neck and can see the lower part of the minifigure head. But what I did really like oh, the head's not all the way on. Maybe that is why it looked so silly to me. We still have a little bit of space there, not nearly as bad as it was. I just didn't have the head all the way pushed on. But the cowl is really unique because, well, to me at least, because it is dual molded with the white plastic molded for the eyes and then the black around that. So it's a dual molded cowl here. I don't know how common that is. I feel like it's much more common, or in the past has been more common, to have sort of printing above the eyes on the minifigure head, which would be like a white band there or a black band with little white or red eyes or something like that to get kind of the cowl look. But this way, maybe they can kind of get the best of both worlds, where they can have the white eyes there and also have a minifigure head that could be, you know, nice to use just as a Bruce Wayne figure. This one does have an alternate face, so a little different expression there, which was nice. Neither one of these really strikes me as Bruce Wayne. I mean, maybe more this one, but it is kind of a nice thing there, and I'm impressed with the cowl. Looking at the torso, I'm not sure if I've seen this one. It might be kind of the standard one. It might be a little bit different. We got the musculature, kind of the body armor, the logo up there, utility belt that's printed on there. There's nothing on the legs, nothing on the midsection, and nothing on the arms. The back of the torso is covered up right now, but I'll pop this off so we can take a look at that. And there's not a ton going on there, but we can see there again, utility belt, a little bit of musculature, and the armor for the suit. And then the rest of this, the kind of deal here, is it comes with an accessory, which is this epic jetpack. So this is pretty simple but effective. Not too many pieces here. It does use the kind of clear piece with the two studs on the back that goes around the minifigure neck. We add a couple of the kind of hollow studs with the bar element coming off of those at an angle, which means you can also kind of adjust this, change the angle a little bit. So there's one on each side. There's this nice 1x2 rounded tile there. I like that piece a lot. And then we use kind of these interesting kind of brick pieces that are studs on the side, anti-studs on the bottom. They almost look like a camera, like an old camera body, and they've been used for a bunch of different stuff. But we start with that. We add on this kind of curved brick here, this slow piece, cheese wedge on top, and it really gives the impression of kind of the bat wings. It's actually a similar kind of curve, you know, looking at the Batmobile, using some of the same pieces even, and I think that's really, really nice. It's nice to get those angles, the curves just right, and I think it looks really, really good here. And then we do have some of the molded translucent orange fire pieces there on the end to kind of make this a jetpack. So I can put this on. Maybe I'll try to put the batarangs in their hands before I put on the accessory here. I might make it a little bit easier, and we'll get this all together. So this is what the figure kind of looks like all together. I think if this figure were going to stand on its own, you might need to really kind of change how the angle at which the jetpack operates, but it can stand on its own. You just kind of have to get it there. But then, you know, when it's being played with, or if it's kind of studded down on something, hanging over like the edge of a building or landing on something or whatever, using this jetpack, you can kind of angle this to make it look like, you know, sometimes Batman's cape or something else there. So it's like this extra accessory. Of course, this figure is pretty good without that, but it's a nice little thing here. And, you know, recently I looked at another kind of thing that was also a jetpack, and we can kind of see those different different, colors obviously, but different design philosophies that I feel like are true to the themes, and that's really nice. So I do like that. It's cute to be able to compare these, just kind of a small minifigure and or a normal size minifigure, and then a small accessory there, and that's really nice. I think it goes great with the Batmobile here, even though they're not the same scale. It's just really, really nice. I was thinking about this more for play. I just really like the idea that maybe like Batman would maybe send like a Batmobile shaped kind of robotic drone or something to do some you know some detective work, some recon or whatever like that. I think that's really, really cute. I know like Spider-Man has things like that in Marvel where they send out spiderlings or spider drones or different things. And I think it'd be really cool if I could, kind of take this and add it almost like in the Icons Ecto 1, where it has kind of a rover that drops out of the back. Like do that with one of the Batmobiles and have this out of the back, and it's like a kind of different scale thing, but then this is supposed to be like really, really tiny and can sneak up on people, and it's kind of remote controlled. I think that'd be really cool, and in that way then it could be kind of scale and could be used in a scene with minifigures and play scale stuff, and I think that's kind of awesome. I'm gonna look into trying to maybe make a big model of this, like a play scale model of this, because I don't think there is one that is quite the same as this, but I just think that's a really, really fun idea. So that's what those look like. You got this figure and the jetpack first, and then in the next issue of the magazine you got this, so pretty cool to see. And I think that's everything. We'll kind of make it short and sweet here, hopefully. There's no extra pieces. There are 18 pieces in this set with the magazine and the minifigure and the accessories. It's just under £5 UK, about $12 Australian. I think that converts to about $6 USD, and I think that's fine. Minifigures value can be, it depends. A CMF might be $5. Other minifigures that come in sets might be worth $100 or $60 or $20 or $10. It just depends. This one, I don't know if it's particularly special, except I don't know how many times I've seen the cowl like this. And I'm trying to remember if because the polybag, that was the Michael Keaton, like 1989 Batman, the cowl and the cape were all together, I believe. So I don't know if that one had that, but that was cool to see a dual molded cowl there. Get some nice accessories, add another bat person to the collection, and the accessory is really cool too. It could be expanded on, it could be built out more, and it just feels like it fits. It feels right scale wise to the minifigure. It feels good. It's very bat like, so that's cool. So I think this is great. I think the value makes sense. I don't know how to value all the activities in here, but I'm sure there are people that get a ton of value out of that, if they were to go through all the activities and play all the games and do all the puzzles and all that stuff. I don't know how to quantify that value and that time in a dollar amount, but I'm imagining that, to me, it seems like it would be more than just the $6, because it's more than just a poly bag, and I really like that. So this is really, really cool. I didn't pay $6 for it. It was sent to me by a viewer, which I'm super grateful for. So thank you very much, and I appreciate it. And that's a really helpful way of supporting the channel, so it means a lot to me. And I think that's it. So if you like this video, click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO videos I'll be doing here in the future, including maybe more magazines, more LEGO Batman sets, tons of other sets from all different themes, all different shapes, size, price point, piece count. So subscribe so you don't miss it. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We are still above 1,000, which is incredible. I think we're creeping up on 1,300, which is insane, and I'm so thankful to everybody that's like helped out and subscribed. It means a lot to me. And then if you wanted to support this channel in a different way, for example, like maybe sending a polybag or a set or a magazine or something, if you're so inclined, get in contact with me and maybe we can communicate and stuff, and that's really helpful. But also, if you wanted to just give money to the channel, you can do that here on YouTube with membership supers and thanks. And I have the Patreon. It's in the video description on my channel page, patreon.com/sobrick. So maybe consider checking those things out. It is very helpful. I appreciate it. And with all of that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.